Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. One of the major low points of this administration is insecurity, and it's one of the greatest embarrassment that this administration have had, though we can relate it back to the 1999 when it all started, but it's getting worse by the day. And the concern right now is on insurgency. It's the greatest, I tell you the truth. And right now, a particular group in Nigeria has offered to help, and that's a shocking thing, I tell you, because they're making it sound so easy, such that I'm just wondering how they're going to make that possible. And they have given a timeline. They say, give us this timeline. If you can just give us that timeline, give us a chance, we'll go in. We won't ask for weapon. We will just go in and get it fixed. And the big question is, how possible is that? Look, just go with me. Let's go through the news together. You'll be so shocked how these people have been able to convince Nigerians, because I tell you in the truth, most responses I have seen clearly shows that they've been able to convince the country. All right, and the news have it that the Southwest Security Outfit Operation Amotekun has offered to help the federal government and the Borno state government in the task of ending the insurgency without firing a gunshot. Wow, how possible is this? This assurance came from none other than the Director General of Amotekun, Mr. Amitolu Shitu, who have allied the fear of a bloodshed or any unnecessary termination of human life as the group reach out to both governments for their nods. Shitu, who was emphatic that his group will quench the insurgency in 90 days without firing guns or such weaponries and equipments, pleading that federal government and the Borno state government to give his men the go-ahead, while declaring that his outfit will defeat the outlawed terror group in just 90 days. Speaking with journalists in Bauchi, Situ said if the two governments will involve a Motekun to combat the Boko Haram insurgency, that they would be defeated in matter of days. He said, and I quote his word, I can assure you that Boko Haram will be defeated within 90 days. Involve different people all over Nigeria. We should forget about ego. Let's join hands together and force them out. Amotekun would defeat Boko Haram within 90 days, and you will not hear of them again. According to him, the security agency will not do the work of security alone. Amotekun is there to complement their efforts, adding that security is a joint responsibility which requires the involvement of everyone in securing the lives and property of the people. He added, and I quote, he said, at my level, we have arrested kidnappers in the forest, hand them over to the police without firing guns, without doing anything. We will capture Boko Haram like fowls, and will arrest their commander if we are asked to do so. We will use African signs. African science is real. Insurgency is abnormal. An abnormal situation requires abnormal solution. We will tackle it with all seriousness. It's not about tea and bread issues, but we have the solutions at hand to defeat Boko Haram and banditry. When you have guns, you have other weapons. They are anti-guns and anti-weapon, including bombs, and that is what we will deploy to defeat Boko Haram without firing guns. Boko Haram is an embarrassment to the nation, and we must come together as brothers and sisters to defeat them. We have the capacity to defeat them within 90 days. We will deploy the chemistry of African science. He explained that the best way to tackle security challenges in Nigeria is that all Nigerians must come together to ensure that Boko Haram, banditry, and arm is put under subjection. The fight should not be left to security outfit alone, regions or groups, but everyone has to participate to flush the bad eggs out, he said. The Amotekun DG further added that Amotekun was established with the sole aim of supporting the police, DSS, CSDC, army, and all security agencies in the country, both conventional and ordinary, and to complement their effort in the area of community policing and protecting of lives and property. This is a shocking news, I tell you the truth. But guess what? Nigerians have been responding to this particular statement by the DG of Amotekun. Most people believe that this issue is not ordinary. In other words, that is even a business for some persons in the north. A lot of people also believe that the solution to this issue of insurgency is right in the hands of some leaders who are not willing to get it solved. But the big question had always been, who are these people? Nobody seems to know who are behind this. So I feel that right now, let's forget about who is behind it and all of that, since no one is able to tell Nigerians who exactly is behind it. Let's step forward and give these guys a chance and see how what they call African science will work miracles this time. But let's look at some of the responses of Nigerians so that we get to know what they feel about the statement made by the DG of Amotekun. First in the list here says, "You talk out of ignorance. Does they not want Boko Haram to be defeated? You appear to be completely blind about the secrets that rule this nation." Another one says here, "So much as we commend the strong mind of Amotekun and its leadership, they should be careful of selling the secrets of the group and playing into the hands of their enemies in an attempt to show off. Yorubas is not known for boasting and showing off the secret of their ancestors, so Mr. Shitu should be very careful and not attempt to carry our people to other regions to try to quench the fire they ignited and fanning to ensure its continuous burning. Yoruba says that the victory we can have is there before us. What victory over Our victory over terrorist group kidnapping and destroying our crops have been there to prove that we are great. Rather, use whatever power you claim to achieve independence for Odwa nation and stop serving the Fulanis. This one says here, you get African signs. Na im Fulani the carry na do anyhow. Pursue na comot for Ilorin. And this one here says, don't mind him, he's talking trash. The Boko Haram, they are training for war situation. You think they don't know what they are doing? Defeat Ko, defeat Ni. Another one here says, I know you Yorubas can withstand and defeat northern terrorists if only there is unity among you. All you need to do is fortify your forces and provide them with fighting equipment to get them ready should the Fulani and Boko boys approach your territories. And another person here says, if government fully support the Nigerian soldier, they will overcome Boko Haram. This one says they do want to practice. I don't understand what this person is saying. Let me skip it. And this one said, I admire your enthusiasm, but if that African power has such potency, why was Africa colonized by the more technologically advanced Europeans? A big question that he needs to answer. This one says, what a dangerous mission. Don't give the secret of your strength to your adversary. You will be betrayed, and the same secret you reveal to them will be used to defeat your own people. Your responsibility is to defend your territory and your people. Going into unknown terrain to fight unknown enemies will end up in sorrow. But then, how many kidnappers and those destroying your people scrub have you arrested since inception? Charity, they say, begins at home. Let us see your achievement at home and kill the dream of going to fight Boko Haram. It has been reported by several groups, including United States, that the forest in the southwest has been occupied by some criminals. What have you guys done about this? Wow, so many people asking different questions. Some people are saying that their hands are already full. What's the need of trying to get more to do? Why not stay back and protect your territory? Well, for me, I feel that the federal government should give them a chance. But don't forget that, just like one of the commentators have said here, that going into unknown terrain is quite dangerous. And guess what? It's obtainable in everywhere in the world. You don't walk into unknown terrain and feel that you can go in and come out successful. Number one, there are forces that are controlling that terrain. African science, be very careful. If not, we may have more sorrows in our hands. Already we have seen what has been happening thus far. We've got to be very, very careful. If you've got the way without, let's see how we can protect the territories that they have not invaded. And, just going around opening your mouth to tell people the secret of your power. The last person who did it is still regretting wherever he is, whether he's in the grave or wherever he is. I'm talking about Samson. Revealing the secret of your power is not advisable. I tell you the whole truth, but however, that's where we're going to leave it. I want to leave in your hand. What do you think about this promise that Amotekun had given? If they are given the chance, they said, give us the chance. We'll knock out these guys in 90 days. What will we use? African science. Please go to our comment section. Let's interact. Tell me about